Israel's bombardment of Gaza, methods, weapons, and impact. For 11 days this May, an asymmetric war raged between the Israeli Defense Force, one of the most technologically advanced militaries on the planet, and Hamas, the Palestinian militant group that governs the Gaza Strip, a small, isolated and impoverished coastal enclave with a population of 2 million. This video looks at the principal weapons and methods employed by the Israeli Defense Force and their impact on Hamas and civilians in Gaza. The IDF ground and air forces reportedly conducted a total 1,500 strikes in the 11-day war. The IDF claimed it had been dead at least 225 Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad fighters and 25 of their leaders. Targeted Hamas leaders, often while in their family homes. Counter-battery strikes seeking to destroy Hamas's mobile rockets launchers, mortars, drones and anti-tank missile teams. These are fleeting targets of opportunity detected by surveillance assets, either while setting up to fire, or more often due to effective use of overhead cover, after firing having thus revealing their position. The IDF reportedly debuted new command and control technologies to speed information from sensors, surveillance drones, counter-battery radars, ground-based reconnaissance systems, etc., to airborne shooters to speed up counterstrikes. Anti-tunnel strikes meant to collapse stretches of Hamas's metro tunnel network which facilitates the concealed movement of personnel and weapons within Gaza, the infiltration of Hamas fighters into Israeli territory, and the smuggling of arms from Egypt to Gaza. Early in the war, the IDF deceptively gave the impression of an imminent ground invasion as a ploy to compel Hamas fighters to mobilize via the tunnels which were then targeted for attack. Anti-tunnel strikes meant to collapse stretches of Hamas's metro tunnel network which facilitates the concealed movement of personnel and weapons within Gaza, the infiltration of Hamas fighters into Israeli territory, and the smuggling of arms from Egypt to Gaza. Early in the war, the IDF deceptively gave the impression of an imminent ground invasion as a ploy to compel Hamas fighters to mobilize via the tunnels which were then targeted for attack. Next we look at the primary weapons used by the IDF in the conflict with Hamas. The principal killer in the May 2021 Israeli-Hamas war was Israeli air power, which surged up to 140 sorties in a single operation at its peak. The mainstay of the bombardment were US-built short-range F-16 jet fighters. The IAF operates single-seat F-16CS as well as a customized two-seat F-16 Isufa variant equipped with additional conformal fuel tanks, increased weapons capacity, and Israeli-built avionics. Israel's uniquely tailored F-35 Ayadir stealth fighters were also active. Though the F-35's stealth capabilities are pointless against Hamas, the type's advanced sensors may have been leveraged to identify and engage targets. Both the F-16 and F-35 can rain precision-guided bombs and missiles with impunity, flying at altitudes well beyond the reach of the few man-portable anti-aircraft missiles Hamas possesses. Amongst the weapons employed are 285-pound GBU-39 small-diameter bombs. These small glide bombs can fit inside an F-35's weapon bay, are designed for precision strikes on GPS coordinates, and are capable of penetrating 1 meter of concrete. However, most of the weapons dropped were gravity bombs, Mark 82, 83 and 84, fitted with JDAM guidance kits, GBU-38, GBU-32 and GBU-31 respectively, giving the weapon capability to hit a designated GPS coordinate. The IDF prominently employed 2,000-pound GBU-31V /B bunker-buster subvariant to level high-rise buildings in Gaza. Photos published by Palestinian media reveal other munitions used by the IDF, including the 500-pound GBU-54 laser-guided JDAM intended for strikes on moving targets, fourth from the right next to 3 GBU-39 bombs. During the fighting, the Biden administration authorized sale of $735 million in 2,000-pound Mark 84s, GBU-31 JDAM kits and GBU-39 bombs, which could replenish IDF stocks of these weapons.